Hello Trekkies and welcome back with another video of TREKKERPRISE. Well, today we're going to catch up with Star Trek and The Orville because there's a lot of things happening in the last couple of weeks that I definitely have to react on, and we have to discuss a couple of things that I really looking forward to regarding to The Orville and regarding to Star Trek as well. Well, first thing first, The Orville finally got a confirmation from Fox and Disney that we're going to get a third season from this series. I couldn't be more happier for that news because obviously a new series gonna produce more stories, and I cannot wait to see how the crew will develop their relationship further on in the series. I cannot wait to see how the Kalen threat will changes the balance in the galaxy, and I cannot wait to see how the crew relationship will work out at the end, and also just to see how the Orville crew will get the new adventures in the universe. So I'm really looking forward to some brilliant news, and I hope the show will go on and on because just it's a fantastic series. Well, jumping into Star Trek, as probably a lot of you know, we got a new title for the Picard show, the unnamed Picard show, that surprisingly gonna call Star Trek Picard. Well, everyone was thinking at the beginning that maybe it's called Destiny or Old Man Picard or whatever, that like have been lots of different names for the series all over the couple of months, also almost a year actually, ever since the announcement made in Star Trek Las Vegas last year that was gonna be the title of the series. I think Star Trek Picard is absolutely fitting. In a sense, that's not a weird thing because if you think about Star Trek Deep Space Nine, Star Trek Voyager, Star Trek The Next Generation, although it was a generational thing, so basically we migrated from the original series to Next Generation, and we had Enterprise at the very beginning. If you remember, first two seasons of Enterprise was just Enterprise, it wasn't any Star Trek or any sense, because they thought, okay, hey, if we do a show of the ship itself and then the adventures of the first ship that called Enterprise, then we don't have to put down Star Trek because Enterprise is a universally recognizable name. And then with Picard as well, I mean, who didn't hear about Captain Picard, honestly? I'm really thrilled that we got to know they finally have a title for the Picard show that actually called it the Picard show, and we got a few images as well that been leaking around, also a little video clip that our good friend Ketwolski posted on his channel. I put a link into his video in the description box below, although I'm pretty sure most of you already seen that little snip that they had there. I did watch it as well. I find it really hilarious that the guy was just asking Picard like, "Can I have your name, please?" And then Picard was like, "What?" So it does look like we're gonna have a little interesting shift in terms of Picard's life in this new series. I cannot wait to see this series, honestly. A lot of people had quite a few feedbacks about already that we got a couple of images and we got the title and we got that one snippet from the uniform. And I heard really good news and really good feedbacks, and I heard really like negative and usually moaning feedbacks that I usually hear from Star Trek Discovery as well. Then even today, when I'm going online and Star Trek Discovery cancelled and the Picard show is in trouble. Again, like just grow up, people. They doing their best and the show is not in trouble. Why do you spread full rumors? And you had like 60,000 views on one video that you basically, Star Trek Discovery is cancelled. Like, it's not cancelled, it's in development. So regarding to Star Trek Picard, a lot of people started thinking like, hey, the font is the TOS style font for Star Trek. The Picard font is actually quite fun with the delta in the replaced with the A. It's quite fun as well. I really like it. It's creative. But quite a few people started bragging about the logo itself, why they used the TOS style logo for Star Trek Picard. Now we all know that CBS is going for a global brand for Star Trek. If you look at the toys that they're selling, look at the merchandise that they're selling, the Star Trek logo is always the same. And I don't think that's a bad thing, having the Star Trek logo up there, up above the Picard logo itself. It's the brand logo itself. Now it's, that's their identity, that's their brand. Something similar that they did with Doctor Who. They rebranded the whole franchise. They had the new logo for almost for everything, even for previous Doctors shows. They had the new logo for all the DVDs or the T-shirts or the merchandising. They all refreshed the brand itself, so that's the new brand image for Doctor Who. Regarding to the couple of leaked images that we've seen and the uniforms as well, we got a little brief look of the uniform from this little upfront leaked image link video. It was interesting at the very beginning, but we got to see from the uniforms in the back behind Picard, and everyone got so excited, and me too, because like, oh my god, it's like the classic uniforms from the Voyager era or from DS9 era, and even going forward, if you know Star Trek Online, the MMORPG, PG, the game, the online game, then you know that the uniforms are more or less alike. We got to see this guy in the uniform. Obviously, I would not make any judgment on that, because first thing first, it's gonna be a future uniform. So if anyone has a problem with that, then you know, this is the evolution of the uniform. It's not going backwards and they messed up something or they reimagined the uniform. Actually, they evolved the uniform, so it's totally fine. I don't think it's a big issue to think about that. It's so early, and obviously we just seen once one little snip from one little segment from a, God knows, from probably a title pilot episode or something. So I wouldn't look too much into it, just as I wouldn't look too much into the title itself. And hopefully we're gonna get some little teaser or something for the new Pikachu soon, but I'm really looking forward to have and then discuss with you guys all. So I think that was it quickly. I really would like to thank everyone who subscribed to the channel recently, and obviously long-time subscribers as well. You mean a lot to me, and I'm really happy that, you know, the channel is slowly, bit by bit, but it's growing. And I'm really happy that, you know, there's an engagement behind. I do have to apologize at the very end, because recently I've been away and there's a lot of things going in my personal life, so I wasn't really able to commit myself too much into replying the comments and, you know, engaging a little bit more with the channel. But in the future I'll try to make it a bit more organized, and I'm really looking forward to finally get back to my character data files, because that's something that I'm really passionate about and I really would like to bring more to you guys. So thank you very much for watching. As always, please don't forget to let me know your thoughts about the new Picard show. So far what we got, these little sneak peeks, leaked images and leaked photos from the show, and also let me know what you think about, like, finally we get the Orville season 3. So excited about the series, what your wish for the series and what you wish for happening in Star Trek Picard and the Orville, and just, you know, let me know your thoughts about these two things. I'm pretty sure we're gonna have a really interesting conversation down in this comment section below. Please don't forget to like and share this video, and don't forget to subscribe to receive all the geekiness every week. And until next time, live long and prosper.